Hello, day, whatever. I've really forgot. Rita Joyce, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry. Can you let me know? And I'll promise I'll keep count. What was I going to say? Oh yes, it's not going well already. I want to get this video under 5 minutes. That's my aim. Right, I've not been, because I'm doing the plank challenge, I don't come on as often to do these videos, but I just do like to have a, you know, I don't know, because I find I'm reading other people's videos and posts, I just find them inspirational really. But yeah, glad to see a lot of you doing more with the plank challenge and the alcohol-free challenge, the June challenge. And it's just really interesting to see people's comments, you know, on how pleased you are when you just achieve, you know, whether it's another day alcohol-free, whether it's the first time you've done this long alcohol-free because you've got all this support, whether it's the first time you've done a 90-second plank. It's just really the small things, and they just start to really build this sense of belief and confidence, and I love seeing it. But it is, you know, so I just crack on with both of them, you know, and get rid of that doubt, any doubt that you may have, you know, you can just make it happen. It's just lovely to see, and I think you're all doing ace. So yeah, now I watched Laura's video just before. I love watching Laura because it's like watching me. Obviously we don't look alike, but when she's mumbling, not mumbling, I mean rambling, didn't mean you mumble, Laura. It's like listening to my conversation in my head, you know, and she's approaching the 90 days, and it's really odd now looking back on that's what I was when I was in Italy, when I was about to go to Italy. I think I'm about, must be coming up to 150 soon, I'm sure. And just say that she's constantly mulling it over and thinking about it. And yeah, we're all different, you know, that's exactly what I did, and I could not make my decision until I'd gone past the 90 days. People say, oh, just decide and commit beforehand. There's not a chance I could have done that, because I'd have stressed that I'd made the wrong decision. So, and I couldn't shelve it either and not worry about it. I just did my head in, to be honest, got right on my own wick, because I just constantly thought about it. But that was the right way for me, you know, because then I could make my decision. But everybody's different. Some people commit beforehand, some people have a drink afterwards. So, you know, if you're doing the 30 days and you're thinking, God, 90, as if, I can't stress enough just to keep going. You know, if you do 30 days, it's just cracking. But then when you do 90, but now I'm starting to sound like a bit like the people who are ahead of me, though I didn't really quite believe, but I learnt to trust, because you get to know people. I did trust them, you know, the people who were approaching the year. Of course I did, but I didn't believe them. I didn't believe, does it get better? Because I still feel like I could perhaps have a drink. But I said on Laura's post, so I just wanted to share it with you. Now, when I got to 90 days, I decided to do my 365. But it was still, you know, I thought, great, I'm going to do it. But I was in the spa shop yesterday, and the woman actually said, she goes, oh, we don't see you in here often. Where have you been on holiday? No, I just don't get pissed anymore. And that was really telling for me, because I used to be up there 2 or 3 times a week buying 2 bottles of wine. You know, God. And the fact that I haven't been in for weeks. Anyway, I went in, I just needed to get some dog food because I'd run out of the proper stuff, so I'm getting some crap stuff from the spa. And I was stood behind a woman, she was just buying a bottle of wine, just a single bottle of wine, you know, no bag, nothing else to go with it, just a bottle of wine. And I just remember watching her, not judging at all, but it was really, really bizarre for me. She'd just paid for it, and you know how you just grab the bottle and walk off, you know, you don't put it in a bag or you just grab it and walk off. And she walked out with that purpose, and I thought, it was like looking at myself. And you know what, it felt so alien. It just felt weird. I thought, I can't imagine doing it. I can't imagine, for one, going up to Spa and buying a bottle of wine, and I can't imagine coming home, because as soon as I'd have got home, why am I looking over there? That's where the kitchen is. As soon as I'd got into the kitchen, I'd have gone to the drawer, got the bottle opener out. I'm going to fail on the 5 minutes. And I'd have opened it, and I wouldn't have got one, I'd have got 2, because one wouldn't have been quite enough. I needed the comfort of 2. And she went out with that purpose, and I just felt such pride and relief in myself, and just a realisation really that, my God, I don't feel like that anymore. And I don't know if it's because I've committed to 365, so I'm asking you lot ahead of me again, is it just because I've committed to the 365, or is this like Carl, Christine, Amy, sorry, Mark, all the ones who've done the 365, is it because I've just committed and I'm on a challenge and I'm a bit bloody minded, or is it really going to be like this, where I can look at somebody buying a bottle of wine and not feel one bit of envy at all? And all I can say, I said on Laura's post, to any of you else who are thinking of whether to do the 365, if that had have happened at 90 days, I would not have felt like this. Not a chance. I'd have gone, oh, that'd be nice, I want that. So just press on, carry on going if you can. It really made a massive difference. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Anyway, what amazes me, this, honestly, when I open this book, I think, right, what I'm going to talk about, and I open the book and it's just uncanny. The stuff, you know, sometimes it doesn't, because sometimes I forget. Now is the time to think deeply. How often we act without thinking and suffer the consequences. Take time to consider, avoid distraction, concentrate, slowly wash problems through your mind, consider the consequences, Laura. Develop options, look ahead, then decide. How ace is that? You know, if you're, it's not just the 90 to 365, they're all massive stepping stones. It's if you're doing the June AF challenge, and I don't even know what date we're on, is it 19th? I don't know. What's the weekend? I remember Dame Maggie Smith saying that in Downton Abbey, still laugh at it. But if you're approaching the 30, and you'll be thinking, am I going to carry on? So think deeply. And others will say, don't overthink it. But everybody's different, do what you like. Somebody asked me on my page, what qualifications do you have? I've got my cycling proficiency, a couple of swimming badges, and a level 2 fitness instructor, and I'm actually a qualified use therapist, but that's it. No qualifications, no nothing. So, but I think like everybody, like so many of you on here, you've got qualifications of life, and I really appreciate the people who've got qualifications of 90 days and 365, because they're helping me massively. So, yes, 7:39, epic fail at 5 minutes. Have a marvellous day, and I will see you tomorrow. AF and getting stronger core. See you, bye.